Alright everyone, I'm back. Just give it a second. I'm here. It's going. I was messing with some settings. This one should be a lot better. I was making sure everything was running smooth that last time. So, alright. We're going to reactivate the droid. We're going to engage it in patrol mode. Wait. Oh, that's right. There are things I need to loot first. That gave me enough. Yes! There we are. Repair parts. Alright. 3 parts. Success! Alone. Alright, that's all we're going to do because we're going to help the droid out. Leroy Jenkins. Let's go get that guy. Come on. That's it. Get him! Cut your Jeep! Come on. Let's go. Leroy Jenkins. Wow, droid, you just kind of went crazy in here. Get a frag grenade. Nice. Should have the item I'm looking for. There's only one item I'm really looking for in this place. I think this guy has it. Yes, the prototype vibroblade as well as the ion blaster. Those are very handy indeed. Alright, so because we're short sword. Go to the prototype vibroblade. It is a 1 to 10 attack power plus 1 physical, so it's actually a 2 to 11. Has a critical threat of 19 by 20, so it's again I have an easier chance of critting with it. It's balanced, it's upgradable, and it's melee. It's a very adaptable model of vibroblade, made for the user on a budget that will be purchasing upgrades as resources or finances become available. So we're going to equip that. It's basically the same strength as my longsword, just the min and max are swapped by by 1 point. So very, very good. As well as you have the ion blaster here. Normal ion damage is only 1 to 4. Not very impressive. However, against a droid, you get a plus 1 to 10. So that's actually a 2 to 14 against droids. It's a shorter range. It is balanced. Oh, it's a blaster. Okay, it's not a rifle. I thought it was a blaster rifle. Okay. Unlike the typical blaster, this weapon fires a stream of energy very damaging to electrical systems, causing havoc on the internal components of droids. I think it's also good against shields, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, not a bad little weapon there. Hi, body.
You've made it just in time. There's only 1 active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the inner spot. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Then we get 250 experience. Now, I'm going to save. We're saving a new slot. LP number 2. This is the second video. Because I'm saving it there in case I derp. It's the last escape pod. Actually, just step away. Hey, Carth?
Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Sure. Use the escape pod. Now, I think I need to... So switch to 1. There should be a video playing. Yes, here we go. Sometimes this game hates trying to play these videos. Oofda. Yep, that was gonna leave a mark. Okay, we're back to that. I'll be playing juggle with my freaking cameras here. Luckily the videos take a second before they come up, so this kind of helps out. Uh-huh. Right, we're back. Huh? Who? What?
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Now, I know a lot of people say they hate Carth. I don't know. He's a soldier who lives by his wit. He's survived by his wit, and he usually, it sounds like he's willing to run. He's just kind of the voice of caution usually, and experience in most times you get into trouble. So I have no problem with Carth. I don't know why a lot of people hate on the guy. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's burned out, is what it is. But as Trask had said, he's a legendary. You know, he's a veteran soldier of the Republic. If he says something's bad, it's freaking bad. You need to get the heck out of there. I don't need to be talking about any about my visions or dreams, whatever the heck they were. Right, I'm Spets. By the way, how did we get here?
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about
days?
things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Cool. I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in our recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Okay, now speaking of the alien languages, I don't think I'm going to read any of them. I'm just going to let them play out as they go. Yeah, it'll get old listening to the aliens dialogue, but I'm just going to kind of let it play as it goes. That way, you know, it's like you can read the captions. Alright, let's see. Okay, help us. If we're going to find Bastila, get us a plan, we can rely on anybody but ourselves. Cool, okay, so... Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Let's see. How do we know? If Basila's a Jedi, she'd probably look after herself. I didn't even know Basila's still alive. Forget it, I'm not risking my life to try and save her. One person, even a Jedi, be so important.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Basila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
How do you even know Bastila's still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Alright. So what do you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Alright.
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Let's see.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
You know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Jedi? What do you mean?
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds. I'll tell you what...
we can talk about this planet we're on.
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop-bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is, let's say, worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
Okay, cool.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Okay. The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we can find her. Let's go!
Good
idea.
Like
Chaz.
We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Yeah. So now we have Carth, everyone. How do I switch to Carth? Oh no, we don't have him just yet. A locker. Computer spikes, couple of med packs. Can't ever have enough med packs. Time you leave the apartment, you must select party members you wish to take. Since this is your first time you are leaving, you will have to take Carth. Alright, so we got Carth. As you see, he is very light side. You can tell by the profile.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Don't you give me no lip.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
I want you, buddy. Cut you deep. Kabooms! Kabooms! Will someone come searching for this patrol? Well, let's see. I'm just glad I could help. Or you just stay out of the way or I'll kill you too. Cool. Alright. So let's search some bodies. Get a blaster rifle, a frag grenade, poison grenade, a drill. What is it? Alright. So, we need to do some upgrading. It's a vibroblade. Small size makes this a good offhand weapon. Shiny vibroblades use a rare cortices weave to prevent lightsaber sparring damage, allowing traditional swordplay to continue in the time of the Jedi and Sith. What else we got? Blaster rifle, 1 to 8, 28 meter range. More powerful than the commonly available pistol, the blaster rifle is favored by soldiers throughout the galaxy. Civilian ownership of these weapons is not generally encouraged. So let's see. My prototype blade's better. Alright, so have we found anything else? Nope. Carth, my man. Carth? What is his stats? Yeah, if I put the cardio thing on him, it wouldn't help him anyways. He's got a lot of dexterity. He is a rifleman. He through and through. So what do we have? We have Carth's blaster. It's a 2 to 7 blaster pistol. It's offhand, is also upgradable and ranged. Carth's personal blaster is based on an old Arcanian design, but he has adapted it to incorporate all of the latest modular technology available to the Republic. Alright, cool. Nope. I get a blaster pistol. I'm thinking of putting the ion blaster on him, but we're going to kind of hold off for now. Let's look at some of his proficiencies. Can I look at his feats? Way to look at feats. Oh, here we are. So let's see. He has two-handed proficiency. He can also equip up to heavy armor. He is maxed out on blaster pistols, so he is a pistolier. Alright, oh actually he's got improved two-weapon fighting. See, like I said, he's a veteran soldier, so he definitely needs to be carrying 2 blasters. If I start running into more droids, I'll equip more, but for now we're going to, actually, you know what? That's right, I got a 3 to 6. We'll keep him with that, just in case I run into a droid, he'll freaking just tear into bits with that thing. Look at that. Wooga! Switch over to me. Alright, Duros. Actually, we need to go back into our apartment. Because I have a thing I need to do. There is a workbench in here. And we can heal up. You can... I will use the workbench. So, we have a melee weapon. I can put this vibration cell in there, which gives me another 0.2 physical damage. Why this thing is making all kinds of noise over those things, I don't know. So this will give us another point of damage with the vibroblade. And now with Carth blaster, I don't have any upgrades for that yet. That can actually get to be a pretty good little gun. Okay, why? There it goes. I was like, why did my mouse look stop? Alright, so autosave is going. We've healed up. Hey, boy, what you doing?
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Who are you?
My name's
Gives me a
Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Tell me about Terrace.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City.
Where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Okay, next to
Don't know how much I can tell.
Shut up. Can I get some equipment?
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex.
Yeah, I got you. Alright.
Don't.
What do you think of the Sith in quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Yeah, I'll be going now.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Alright. Yep, I get that. Okay. Let's go. Alright.
Ready?
Carth, you got some security skill, don't you?
On it. It's open.
Sure.
Alright. Let's do a quick save. Alright. Just in case. Yeah, I got spike parts and some credits. Anything else in here? Again, that's why I haven't. Yeah, where? Is it the elevator? No, this is just a little side room here.
What? On it. It's open.
Yes?
Let me handle this. Oh, whatever. You have a med pack, that's enough. Alright. That's the elevator. We haven't explored all of this yet. Hey, buddy. Oh, shut up. Quit crying!
Ready? On it. It's open.
Sure.
One of these gets mad at you. Okay, I'll just take... You know, breaking into people's homes and taking their stuff. No dark side for that.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga.
Get out of my cutscene.
Lumalita kuto dun. Chilamula.
Pleased to meet you, Laura. My name is Spets.
Runda di hostonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tonking ba nunotek. Tok ninja tu.
Something great about these energy shields.
Chi gratulo da pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Pagrasha kon tijakta kung
Sounds
justak
interesting.
miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana.
Again, that's what I was talking about with the ion
Mule
blasters.
slimo podadada nanga kumbi.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where does technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Ta kum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana jikne. Ci gratu loda pograshi onion komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Pagrasha kon tichaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Tolpa da pongwale gandona guchuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga bosca chocola. Mucha shag panka. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes. Tong abu sha ugnina. Wanga kun bez king palemuraya. Johnny yon tun.
We have a kiosk set up here. Sorry, I know I skipped over there. I'm trying to speed this up just a bit.
We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Tak bis chupunko kuki bakbaka. Ching palachiska mule tunarana nu prata dunko sicha tuma wamama tus keba toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Chanshak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chubanjishka yanki. Titoke gratun kun chichakun king kachachonopra. Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lorda itakun. We tam Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tise. Igruto haga jijiwa. Watajuma wana hu wama hulhu natek.
Did you worry about getting caught?
Si gratu loda pograshi onion komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Bagrasha kon tichaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Yeah, let's see what I got for sale.
Wonga.
Alright. Sell list. Let's go down here. And let's get rid of the short swords. They don't sell for nothing anyways. Blaster pistols, we'll get rid of 2 of those. Keep the rifle for now. The vibroblades sell for a good little bit. Clothing. And get rid of one of them. And let's see. Travel alacrity +4. Yeah, we'll keep all this stuff for now. What you got for sale, buddy? Military suit. Heavy combat suit. Yeah, light battle armor. That's some good stuff right there. Let's see. You can get a quarterstaff if you're wanting to use the two-handed stuffs. Let's get another ion blaster, but yeah, we don't really need that. Sonic blasters are kind of fun. They can damage dexterity. They don't do squat for damage though, and the range is pretty crap. Sometimes referred to as squealers, these weapons deliver a high-frequency jolt to the senses that can damage and potentially disorient an opponent. Now we got a light repeating blaster if we want to do heavy arms, but why would I want to do that? It's so stupid. The light repeating blaster is 1d8, but yet my blaster rifle does the same thing. This weapon allows the user to fire more quickly than usual, increasing the chances of survival without drastically changing the amount of equipment he would normally carry. There's a bunch of grenades, there's an energy shield, which is way too much. Sound dampening stealth unit's good if you get a character who's in stealth, which I will eventually. Then a stealth field generator. Hides the user. Opponents must make an awareness check versus the stealth skill of the user to remain unaware of them. The user must have paid points into the stealth skill to use stealth mode. Combat disrupts the field, but mundane tasks do not. And there's all kinds of mines. So nothing really here we really want except maybe some armor, but really we don't even need that. We can actually find most of the stuff that I need anyways. Alright. Let's take a save. And make this LP3. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.